The first vitally important tip about level 2 is that it must be viewed as pure decoding practice. Your child should see logging into EasyRead like a trip to the decoding gym. Every word decoded will build the mapping of letter patterns and sounds used across our English vocabulary. If your child only decodes unfamiliar words, that process will happen much more slowly. In order to break this habit and reteach the child to read properly by decoding, we ask your child from day 16 to day 25 to sound out every word, even the ones they already know, before then blending and saying the word. It may seem slow, but it's critical. It will rewire the way your child's brain processes text, so their reading for the next 10 days should sound like this. The, boy, went, through, the town. The boy went through the town. After lesson 25, it's fine for them to decode silently and just say the word. However, if you start to see more than 1 or 2 mistakes with short, simple words on a page, then you do need to go back to decoding every word out loud for a week or so. The second important tip for level 2 is that you must get your child to reread each phrase until it is fluent. Your child should decode 3 to 5 words and then reread them once or twice until they are as smooth as a competent reader. If the reread process is hard, just reread shorter chunks, maybe 2 to 3 words initially. The rereading process improves fluency, builds the decoding map faster, strengthens the short-term memory, and increases comprehension. So it is essential that your child does the reread and not you. Now, you don't need to reread the whole page, and in fact, we would advise against it. It's important to break down the page into short chunks and reread those instead. You may only need to reread each phrase once, but 2 or 3 times may be necessary to get it fluent. However, we don't recommend getting stuck, so just accept whatever is achieved for the child after 3 tries. If your child does that, you will be delighted by how much quicker the progress you see becomes. You should only do this reread process for the page with the normal text on it. You don't need to do it for the images only page. It may be helpful for you to see this reread technique in action. Here's a short clip of one child using this technique to help smooth out his fluency, comprehension, and expression.
I am Louis, and I'm at the EasyRead base, and I'm just going to log into EasyRead.
That was lovely. Really nice.
Chapter 6.
Okay.
After the...
Almost. Definitely got the A, haven't we?
Although,
well done.
although the
That's it. Fantastic.
Pemberton
Yeah, that's it.
land came along almost to
good.
their own.
Fantastic. Let's just reread that, shall we, from although.
Although the Pemberton's land came almost to their own.
Yeah,
Does
lovely.
that mean it was near?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
It was then.
It was
10
Fantastic.
minutes drive
Good.
to the house by the road.
By road. Isn't it?
Road.
Yeah, lovely. Really, really fluent.
Mum
Rubbed. Fantastic. Rubbed.
rubbed Grace's
Good.
knee
Yes.
and smiled as she watched the road.
That was a lovely sentence. Can we just reread from Mum?
Mum rumbled, no,
You had it last time. That's it.
rubbed Grace's knee and smiled
Good.
as she watched the road.
Lovely. And can I be a pain and ask you to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just so we can get it. Really, really nail it.
Mum rubbed Grace's knee and smiled as she watched the road.
That was beautiful. Thank you for that. That was really nice.
You will notice how much we are affirming everything he does. As you listen to your child read, you should not go for more than 10 to 15 seconds without affirming what they've done. And remember, try not to criticize mistakes. If a mistake is made, stick with supportive phrases like, "Ooh, that was a tricky one, isn't it?" Or, "Hang on, I think we need to check that one again." As your child gets the hang of reading by decoding in the lessons, you will find there is an initial phase when it won't work so well with normal text. If you see your child's normal reading getting a bit slower, a bit more hesitant, that's actually great news because you are seeing the right changes happen neurally with the mapping of the letter patterns and sounds. Be sure to prompt your child with the sounds of any unfamiliar word as soon as you see a hesitation to avoid any guessing creeping in. Sometimes this change will even lead to a child's reading age seeming to go backwards temporarily, especially if the reading test used is a speed-based one rather than accuracy. I hope you will be able to see that it makes sense that happens and it's not really a worry. Let's finish off with one final quiz. Good luck!